Let's get after it, dude. Okay, I think we got most of it. Of course, I can't access this land for some reason. Thanks, buddy. All right, well, that's fine. At least we know now. Anyway, my dog's barking. The second, she didn't bark once during this entire harvest, and now she decides now is the time to bark. So, screw you, dog. Let's unload this. There's 97 left. We might as well. Oh, wait a minute. We need some space. There we go. Not much. All right, let's lift this up. I'll park this over here. Okay, so I went and looked for. Oh, what are those things called? Combines, harvesters, whatever you want to call them. And I have found that. Oh my God, I always forget. Okay, that they are too expensive for me. And the cheapest one is like 10 grand. Sorghum doesn't peak till January. Now, that is a good time to sell. Now, when do eggs peak? Didn't we find that out last time? Eggs peak in November. So why don't we see, what can we do right now? Because I'm like running sorghum because the chickens eat it, right? If I just keep doing, let me see what day is this. We can plant clover, we can plant field grass, we could plant canola. But if we plant canola, we won't be planting sorghum again. And that's where I'm a little bit weirded out because I want to plant sorghum again because it sells for a good amount of money. Oh, what does clover sell for? I'm curious, but it doesn't really matter. What's this? Oh, we could plant cotton, but we'll never get cotton out of the ground because we had to buy all the specialized equipment for it. So I think what we'll do is we'll go to November, get rid of the eggs, and then we'll see where we're at. Hang on a second. Okay, we're in November. You know, what do we... Oh, my goodness. Okay. I always hit the wrong thing. Was it eggs for November? Eggs for November. Let's do eggs for November. We got a few extras, too. I'm not sure how we're going to get these down there. How you guys doing? You got 278 liters of food, which is not a lot of food. I thought this thing held like 1,500 liters of food. I guess I was wrong. This can be detached, but then how do we carry the eggs? Quiet, yard pimp. Okay, let me see. I might be able to slip them up over the back there if I can get this trailer. You know how dolly trailers are. The best way to deal with a dolly trailer, if you're going to use one, is to go real friggin' slow. All right, let me see here. And how does this work again? Down we go. Okay, perfect. I don't think I can get it up over the back end of that, but we're gonna try. Okay. Ooh. I should do them both at once, really. At least I think we can do them both at once. You used to be able to do that. Okay, there we go. Into the ground you go, bud. All right, there we go. But the turning on this is brutal. It's forklift turning, which is fine. I used to drive forklifts. I was forklift certified. That's why the ladies like me. But the turning on this is cruzza. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. I just need you to go in there, bud. There you go. Okay, we got both in there. See, the problem with this is you can't tip it up. Oh, no, it doesn't like that. Okay, well. Oh, God. Oh, God. There you go. Okay. Just stay in there. Oh no! The rear wheels are spinning. Okay, get in the tractor. Strap her down! All right, we gotta go to Timmy Hose and get this dropped off. Okay. Now, we're not going to drop off the sorghum, but it's my only trailer, so we're going to have eggs that smell like sorghum. Because that's how we roll around, y'all. So, we do have 1,500 liters of eggs, and what are eggs worth right now? 25, I think. So we might get about $3,500 for this, which puts us about halfway to where we need to be for our harvester, and that is sad that we're only just getting a harvester like 20 episodes into this. But this is the way this series was always going to be. It was always going to be horribly slow. It was never going to be like if you watch some people play like the game from the get-go and they play with like the starting money, they have massive farms within a couple of years of playing the game. I'm not aiming for that. I'm aiming for trouble, man. That's what I always aim for, the trouble. I don't like things being too easy. I get bored of games that aren't difficult. I've talked about this before, but like the Souls type games, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, all them, they bore me pretty quick because how easy they become. Like, and I've said this before, and people always laugh at me, but it's basically scary Zelda, and it kind of follows Zelda rules. So like, but what I mean by that is like the enemies in those games, they attack in patterns, and once you learn the pattern, it's easy to defeat them. Now, as somebody who's played a lot of old school video games where most of the stuff has a pattern, you pick up on patterns pretty quick. My God, I can't see. What is with this fog? Oh God, officer, I'm sorry. Okay. There we go. That's $3,800. Okay. That's a good amount of eggs. And now we'll head home. And I will, I don't know exactly how this is gonna work. Because I need some of this sorghum to feed my chicks. But I'm sick of that harvester, man. I am sick of it. Because it's like, it takes like 15 minutes to harvest that little field. Now we got to figure out if that new combine that I want, I'll show it to you when we get home, but if it'll harvest sorghum, that's what I want. At least for now. The other option is I save all my monies and then I buy a bigger farm near the Tim Hortons. And that way, it's easier to transport our goods. But I think the nearest one there is like 30 grand, and I don't think we got no 30 grand. At least I don't think so. I love this little wagon though, it's so ugly, it's great. And also in my, when I ended the last video, I tested to see how far driving this way or the other way saves on time. It's like 3 minutes you save going this way instead of the way all the way around. So it's a little bit of saving time. I missed my truck for that reason. Now, this can stay here. Now, the chickens were a little... Good. Can I use this? To feed the chickens. Is this something I'm allowed to do? Are we allowed to overload with the forklift? No, I know it's supposed to. I know it's supposed to tackle these from the side. I'm very aware of that fact. I just think they fit so nicely on the end like this. Whoop. Okay, up we go. How about a telehandler? We should get that. Let me see. No, it doesn't let me do it from here. Damn you, game. Okay. Oh no. All right, so what we're gonna have to do is use the big tractor trailer here. Come on, little tractor. Even though you're lying to me about your 80 horsepower. Excuse me. Overload, there we go. Okay. It's not even close to filling it up. And we got to get to January to sell our sorghum at a proper price. Good gravy. Right? I just want to double check just so I don't oversleep it or something. Sorghum, where are you? Oh, this is the other commodities. There we go. Sorghum. It peaks in January, yeah. So, like, Jesus Christ. Okay. But it might be enough to get our combine if we wait. All right, so let's say sleep. We're gonna sleep. Give me a second. Let's get to January. All right, we're in January now. How are the Dicklins doing? You guys got enough food right now? Yeah, these yard pimps, man, they take a lot of food. Okay, let's see. We're gonna overload it again with this. Because that'll put 500 more liters into that. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. There we go. I think that'll do. Oh my God, it doesn't even get all of it, man. Oh, the anchor of which I have. There we go. Come on, baby. Now, I know I'm going to run these guys out of food. I understand that, and I'm very aware of how terrible that is to do to your poor yard pimps, but... Oh, of course, right? Aha! There we go. Stay in there, bud. All right, we got to get the other ones, I guess. Okay, this one doesn't have enough, I think, to even bother. I think that was like 90 liters or something. This one, on the other hand, was closer to like probably 300 or 400. I wish you could just combine them. That would be easy. Okay, let's see. Bring this up. I think this thing only holds 3,500 liters, so... There we go. Well, I'll tell you, I like chickens, but them chickens making a lot of noise up in yo. And I'll tell you, they how much is that? Is that even worth it? What do we got in here? 97 liters isn't worth it. All right, we're gonna strap that down. Don't know where the other one went. It seems to have sunk into the other sorghum. But off we go to the grain processing plant. Which, I don't know, there's probably close to 5,000 liters here, maybe. Probably at least 4,500. So we'll see what this is worth, and then we'll see about combine. Because we need one, like, real bad. And I know it's a kind of an expense, but Jesus, that little tiny one is starting to just, and it's $1,500, that little one. For 10 times the amount, I could go so much faster. Unless it doesn't do sorghum, at which point it's just a waste of our time. I didn't check to see. The thing about yeehaw! They need a snowmobile in the game. Now, the thing about the combines and such is that on Mod Hub is it doesn't always tell you what it harvests. Now, this one says it harvests grain, and technically sorghum's a grain. And a lot of times people post mods and they don't tell you how much it costs. And that drives me insane. I need to know how much this thing costs so I can decide if I want to put it in my plate. We're not stopping. So we're just, sorry, bud. You don't got any crops. It should be all right. Just get her down here so we can actually make this turn instead of sliding into the lake. No, I didn't check which one is selling it for the most expensive, but I think it's pretty close within reason where it's not going to matter. But just to, whoa! Jesus! It does not like the brakes. Let me see. All right, let me see. We got 33 and 38. So let's go to this one. Tag that place because people get mad when I don't maximize all the profit. All right, come on. And we need some chains. At least we have a closed-in cabin tractor. I watched Daggerwin suffer through the window with an open cabin. And I'll tell you, not my cup of tea. All right, here we go. Start overloading, bud. Oh my God, we made way more money than, oh. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not too bad at all. I think that's enough to afford our combine. God, you know what'd be nice is if it was on sale. Is it? Mama? No. What is this? Oh, it's a forage harvester. Okay. What's this? Sugar beets. Can afford it regardless. It's 41% off though, which is a pretty good deal. Let me see now. If I go here and I go to my... Okay, this is $10,000. Plus the header makes it 12, 13.3. Now we don't have 13.3. Look at this. It's lovely, isn't it? It's only 90 horsepower. And it's got an open cab, which we just talked about how terrible that is. If we sell our push thing, no, we're not going to have enough. We're not going to have enough. We would have to sell this in order to afford it, or that. It's so close. It is so close. Well, where's this Husqvarna that I apparently own that I don't know about? Let's see here now. Yeah, like I said, I'd have to, even if I got rid of this would take us to what? Just 11.8, which would not be enough to buy that. We are very close though. Very, very close. God, I just wish it would come with the header. If it came with the header, we'd be all set. Because we can afford this part of it, and then we only have $600 left, at which point we have to come up with $2,200 for that, which I can't come up with. The only other option we could do is do a contract or something. But that's not going to happen because we don't do contracts in this playthrough. So the other option I have is I could buy a bigger cultivator. Well, let's take this home. And then we'll figure out what's going on from there, because I'm not entirely sure. Like, I thought I would be close, and it is close, but Not close enough. We're still about 3 grand shy, which is not a lot, but it's enough. Yeah, so let me get back to the farm. All right, we're back home. How you guys doing for food? Oh, you got 750 because we just went out. I'm not sure what next steps are here. Looking at the map, like I said, we own this and we can sell this for 30 grand, but that really doesn't, oh my God. That's $500,000. Look at the size of that place. That's so small. Okay, let me see. It's by the lake. What the? It's 21 grand. That's hilarious. This is 600,000. That one's 86. Let me see. 800,000. I thought there was like a cheap one here. Oh yeah, it's the Tim Hortons you can buy. You can buy the Tim Hortons and own that if you want. Look at this. This is $1 million. There's nothing I can afford here except for maybe, no, that's not even it. We could buy the next door farm for less than what our farm is worth. And I'm curious to do so. But the problem is that at 25 grand, then they get 29 Ferraris. We only have $4,000 left to put a house on it, the tool shed, all those things. And what is this just the field here? Like, what is that? Like, do we want this? Like, it is a bigger field. But this is all we get. We don't get the barn, as far as I know. Oh, we might get the barn, actually. Looks like you get a little bit of this, whatever that is. Oh, no, those are just the trees. So you get all this out to what appears to be the road over here, and none of this. Although this is really cool looking. Pretty much out to this road. But realistically, you're not making any... We're not making any headway by doing that. Like, look at this. Wait a minute. Whose honey pallets are these? Who owns these? Hold on a second. If I'm standing in right here at the honey pallets. These are owned by 66. Which is really nothing. Like, 66 is just this. And I'm not sure you can get rid of these things. Like these placed items. This would be kind of cool to have if you own the land beside it just as a visual piece. There's a bicycle. There's a coupe here. But this is going to sound absolutely awful. But can I steal that honey right there? When you? Can I just take it for myself? Because I don't see anybody hanging around. Unless it's just for show. We gotta see. I know it's wrong, but there's no farmers around. That place has been abandoned for years. You can see it. We're just gonna sneak this over there. Oh, can we climb? Oh God, you're not strong enough, buddy. I understand. Been there. You ever been moving something and you're like, I can move that, and you start moving and you're like, I cannot move that. What am I doing? Oh, we're not going to get through this, are we? Oh, no. Hey, dog. I want to get a dog at some point here. There we go. Okay, perfect. Like, there's nobody living here, and there's just got honey just rolling, man. I'm not sure what 1,000 liters of honey is worth, but it might be enough to get a sarcophagi. I'm a honey thief. I know it. Well, I don't know if I know it yet, but we're going to find out. Oh my God. Dude. The frick? The heck? Oh my God, it's still producing honey. What the heck? Okay, this thing hates just letting the pallets go. Like, it just hates it. Okay, I'm not sure how to get out of this. Oh, the road's down there. Oh my God. I don't know who's watching. Frig. You used to be able to stack these things and carry them. Apparently that's not the case anymore. Hang on a sec. Tractor, I need you, buddy, before somebody sees. Come on, Tractor, let's go. I do love the idea of having a honey farm, though. That sounds fun. Dude, if they see us, we're in a lot of trouble. You need to hurry it up. Okay, let's just get in here. Okay. Okay, back this out. Even though I'm backing out straight, it's deciding to go a little bit sideways. That's cool. We love that about, we love this. Okay. Okay, if we do this right. Ah, there it is. Oh, Abba. No, you stupid son of a... Ugh. Why? Now, why are you stuck? Why are you stuck on the back of that thing? Come on. How did that happen? Seriously. Like, how did that push everything up and then it was tipping in and it was like, no, we're tipping out right now, buddy. What do you mean tipping in? That's crazy. What kind of crazy human are you? Okay, here we go. Try it again. We'll do them one at a time this time. All right, here we go. Oh, see, we got to get them on the acceleration side. Come on. I see you sliding down, buddy. I hate my forklift. I hate it with a fiery passion, and this is not going to go in there, so screw that. We're going to have to do it from the end like I always do. Whoever designed this forklift, and I appreciate the idea, they're like, hey, a hand tool forklift, that's a great idea. And they do exist. That you didn't make it high enough that any single trailer, unless it's a complete flatbed trailer, will actually let it take it. That is like all you needed to add, honestly, was like 3 inches of height on it, and it would take, because most of these things are like a couple of inches from actually functioning. Uh-oh, so I hear somebody slowing down. Are they coming to watch me steal the honey? Oh my God. How am I going to get this one up? See, those don't really exist So like, it's a weird thing the way the game treats items like this. You gotta kind of bounce it around. Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. All right, because the boards on the bottom don't really exist. They're just there for show. And so you're really, if you go anywhere but the bottom, it doesn't really hook on that well. Accelerate. See if you accelerate, it tips up slightly. Oh. I know, I shouldn't complain about stuff when I'm stealing, I guess. There we go. Okay, we got to get out of here. Strap her down, boys. Where do we sell honey? Oh, that's not what I wanted, buddy. Okay, honey. Where do we... Oh, no. That's not what I wanted either. Oh, we got prices. Here we go. Oh, we're just about at peak, too. We can go sell this. Where's this? Dollar General? There's a Dollar General in town? The Shell Station? The small farmers kiosk? We can go back to Timmy's. Let's go to the Dollar General. I didn't even know there was a Dollar General here. Let me see. Where are you, buddy? We are thieves and we're terrible, but by any means necessary, we're gonna skedaddle through this person's back 40 there so they don't see us on the road with honey. I'm not proud of this, if you're thinking that. What is this? Oh, it looks like they had a bit of a landslide or something. Oh, it's like a quarry down, y'all. Oh, tractor, don't do this to me, buddy. The Dollar General is waiting for my illicit honey. Someone needs to add a mod for Canada and other places that legally allow you to grow oregano, if you will. Just gotta get myself a little itty bitty license. I was gonna wonder too, do I want to make a stir fry for dinner? I'm thinking about it. Oh, tree! Ugh. God, this snow's no joke. There we go. Why has this guy got a hunting blind right here? You know what? None of my business. There's the Dollar General. Smoking something. I'm not buying anything that was smoked at Dollar General, I can tell you that. All right, there we go. Maybe if I still smoke cigarettes. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're not going to take it because it's stolen? Oh my God, are you serious? I don't think they'll take it because it's stolen. Let's try the Timmy Hose next door. Well, our attempt to be thieves didn't work out. Yeah, it didn't. Great, now we have somebody else's honey. Wait a minute, is that even honey that I'm looking at? It better be. All right, hang on, I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. Just give me a second here. I just want to see if I can sell it, because I don't think I can. Yeah, it doesn't belong to me, so I can't sell it. So we're just gonna unload it here. We'll pretend that we actually unloaded it properly. Just delivering for that fine gentleman. Oh no, we're terrible people. We are terrible. Oh no, we're going into the hole. This is the hole of emotion right here. Now, if I bought that property, I could then sell that honey for $2,000. Which isn't a lot of money, considering. And now I've embarrassed myself and the whole town's gonna think I'm a horrible human being. Because I steal honey. Seems legit. I am an awful human being, I can tell you that much. So that still begs the question, what do we do next? Do we go back to Sorghum for another season? Like, we'll get enough eggs here very soon to be able to afford what we're looking for. Not to mention Sorghum comes into season here in the next couple of months, so that's not the issue. The issue now becomes, what do we do from here? And this is, like, do we want to keep doing what we're doing? Do we want to try to buy somewhere else and attempt a different type of farming lifestyle? Because, like I said, we can move next door, but it's just giving me a little more field and not a lot of extra oomph. But more square footage of property may give me bigger yields, which will then, you know, translate to more money. So there's that on top of it. Okay, let me see here. We can sell off the yard pimps and see what they give us. Oh, gentlemen, ladies. Oh yeah, turn super strength off. I don't want to cheat like that. Okay, here we go. Open animal dialogue. What does that say? R. Oh yeah, so we can sell off all our chickens, which is like about $1,500 in chickens. Oh, you know, we could do that. That's my dog. But still wouldn't be enough because we'd still be shy by a little bit, so it wouldn't really even matter. So the chickens we're kind of stuck with you boys. Or ladies, actually. Sorry. So even if I sold that off, the chickens, even if I sold this off, it's not going to make a difference. And this is, you know, kind of where we're at right now. Vehicles. Let's see. Where's our... This. Does this do? This does not do. Okay, let's just check P here. Okay, we don't have anything good there. Let's wait a month. I just want to see if that... Like, oh, it's not going to show up. Like, the combine I want is not going to show up in the used section. I know this, and I'm going to keep talking through this to make sure if it does show up, nobody thinks I cheated. Because I don't want to be that guy, you know? I don't want to be the cheater guy. I don't want to be like 98% of YouTubers that do stuff like this, and you can tell they've cheated. Because sometimes you can see in the background they leave cheats on, and you can see them. It's very common, and I've noticed it a lot. When I'm finding ideas for videos... Let me see here. Okay. Escape. No, there we go. We're going to hit, no, P. P is what we want. There we go. Nope. Same stuff. Oy vey. Okay. So the other thing I wanted was a cultivator, but like, even like I can get a really big cultivator. What good does that do me? Like a nice new cultivator, like would be a nice wider cultivator. I think I have this one. A wider cultivator would be nice, but to do that, I got to buy this one, which is what, 4 meters? And then the one I have, I think, is this one, which is what, 2.5? Not worth the money. Just not. Stone pickers. Oh, I can get this cheap one and go picking stones. I don't know. You know, I'm just problems. Spreaders. Loaders, small tractors. No, a nice loader vehicle would be lovely. Let's see. What do we got here? Seeders, planters, seed tanks, seed sprayers. Oh, roller. So wait a minute. If we can't... Okay. How do we tell if something can spread lime? I'm curious about that. What does lime look like again? Let me see. Is it in here somewhere? Oh, there it is right there. That's lime, right? So the cheapest we're going to get with lime is about... Oh, you know that. Oh, or this. Everything else is so friggin' expensive, eh? All right, well, here's the plan, I guess. Here's the plan, Stan. We're going to figure this out and what we're going to do next. And it might be buying property. Because if you guys decide that's the way we should go with this, because after I've stolen, I don't think I want to be neighbors with that guy anymore. So yeah, we could always look into that, but like I said, it's very expensive to do anything like that. It'd be great if we could get a forest, like own a forest, and then just harvested the forest. But every time it's forest land, it's always very expensive, eh? Like, because they know that's what you're going to do with it. So yeah, but anyway, any ideas would be great. I'd love to own this pond. Pond would be nice. Don't you think? I want to know, what is this place? Hang on a sec. Oh, it's just a little grass bit in front of here. All right. Well, anyway, yeah. So I'm going to leave this episode here. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please leave a comment, maybe subscribe, maybe tell your friends to subscribe, maybe get your dog to subscribe. And if you didn't like this, well, you should probably find yourself a real YouTuber, because I'm not much of one. Thank you so much for watching. Love every view I get. SkapeGote. Something's making a lot of noise in town. Take that, Sudbury. Out.